I just got home from my weekly binge trip. Let's see what I got. Welcome to Matt's Profit Pursuit. I'm Matt. 99.9% of the time I do what sold videos, but today I'm going to do a haul. Just got back from the bins. I spent $88.90 and I got 47 items. Let's just jump into it. I'll start with some randomness. This is a 4 Winds bag. It just looks really cool. It's super cool looking. I forgot the style of it. It's like, I always want to say it looks like a carpet, but leather. Got a little bit of wear, but it's in really good condition. It's good leather. Just really cool images on it. Here are some of the active listings. I don't see the exact bag and the prices are all over the place, so I'm hoping this is a good pickup. Did not see any like this that had sold, so I got to do a little bit more research on it, but just a cool looking bag. And honestly, I forgot my IKEA bags. I only had one with me because I had a load of orders to drop off. So I use this to stuff a bunch of stuff in. I like to have my IKEA bags, get a cart full of stuff, start going through it, sort it, fill up an IKEA bag, put it in the cart, fill up the next one. That way it's just easier to transport into my truck. So I found this bag and I found another little black bag to help me load stuff up. But I just thought this bag was cool. It's a little Garfield like plush with like the beams in it so it stays standing. Dakin and Company. I sold one of these before. It's not worth a whole lot. I'm gonna put this one on Dibdit. I've been accepted to sell on Dibdit, so I'm looking for items specifically for that now. This tray I gotta look into some more. It's got like, I guess they're plastic handles, but it was, what was the brand of it? Kromex, Kromex, made in USA. Some of them look like they sold for decent money, but they're probably a little bit more intricate than this one. I figured I'd give it a shot and it gives me a chance to learn. It forces me to look it up and learn more about this brand. This is just a Phoenix Suns tie, nothing special. I just pick up random ties from time to time. That I think will sell. This is a 2009 World Series Champions New York Yankees fan club little soft lunchbox. This is pretty cool, and I think this is actually a pretty good bolo. This is the iTech goalie mask, hockey goalie mask. It has the back piece, but it does not have the straps for it, but I think that's okay. Look at that design on it. That's freaking sweet. If I was a hockey fan, I would just put this up on the shelf. I would keep it put up on the shelf. That's sick. It's just a little Dakine bag. And a bunch of these Sunday baseball helmet things. I counted this as one item, so I'm going to lot these up. And then the rest is just some figures in here. So here's some Star Wars things that I'm going to lot up. A couple other random toys. Roblox, or what is that? Fortnite guy. Master Chief dude, and then Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and then some cars. I grab almost every toy that's in good condition if it's a name brand toy. I have a box that I fill up, and then I go through them and sort them and make lots and sell the lots off that way. Got some electronics. Here's that other black bag I picked up at the bins. This is all tangled up now, so I threw it in here, but it's just a Panasonic phone set thing. I did not even look this up, but these usually do okay. Electronics are kind of a gamble because I can't really test them there unless they're battery operated and have batteries in them. But they're only 79 cents a pound, so not much of a gamble. Picked up this Sony Walkman. I actually like to collect old like electronics and stuff. I got all my stereos up there, and I actually have a couple Walkmans and a Discman up there, but I may part with some of them. This is another thing I thought would be kind of cool for Dibdit if they allow it. It's pop culture-ish to me. I don't know. But I also do like to collect this kind of stuff, so we'll see where it ends up. This is a Sharp ViewCam LCD screen VL AH150 camera. It's got the little tapes in it. Actually has a tape in there, so I might have a movie night. Actually, oh, I don't know if I want to watch that. I don't think I want to know what's on it. But, so I will have to probably buy a generic battery charger for this. And that's what I normally do with camcorders. I have a generic Sony one. And then I just keep the charger, so the next time I come across one of these, I have a charger for the battery. I just buy them off Amazon. But if this works, I think even for parts it was worth it. It's, I don't know how much you paid for it, whatever, 79 cents a pound, it's not much. But if it works, it's really good. Found this little Epson handheld printer. It is a model LW400. It's got the power cord. And then this Magnavox DVD VCR combo. It is a DV225MG9. I wonder if I found the remote for this earlier. I found a bunch of remotes and looked them up, and none of them were worth a lot on their own, but I did not think to check if one went to this. But no remote, but it's got the paperwork and stuff. AV cables, all the good stuff we need. If it works, I actually have I have one hooked up that I hooked up to test, and I realized I want to keep it because I want to watch I got a VHS collection because I'm an old man and I like to watch them. But I have several more to test, and I actually bought boxes specifically to ship those that were $4 each or something. So that way it makes me actually go through and test them and ship them. Well, list them, see if they sell. Now onto the clothes. It's just a Carhartt hoodie, distressed and stained up and all that stuff. It's a pair of Athleta leggings. I got a ring light now to try to get better videos. My videos, like my phone would auto color, I don't know. The color would go light and dark based on how close I was, whatever. And I'm hoping this helps, but then now I feel like it's harder to see the tags and stuff. But anyways, let me know down below how the video looks. I just do it on my phone. I grabbed these Lee jeans only because they were new with tags. And they had them for $12.99 at Goodwill. They did not sell. Picked this up, kind of one of the last things as I was about to leave. I did not look into it very much, but it is made in USA, a large warm-up. I don't know if warm-up's the brand. I don't see any brand. It's just like a little warm-up sweatshirt thing. This pair of Levi's with the button fly. Made in Mexico, so I think they're older. These probably weren't a good pickup because that button, actually I didn't realize that. It's really distressed and it's missing the tag back there. I don't know, I'll give it a shot. Grab these. I believe these are military issued. The tag feels like it. Yeah, they're PFUs. Yeah, physical fitness uniform. So they're just army shorts. Didn't look them up, just thought they're cool. Found this pair of Ariat fire resistant jeans. They're in pretty good condition. There's a little hole right here by the pocket there on both of them. But they're pretty kind of cool jeans. There's lots of pockets on these. Picked this up for my daughter for Christmas. I don't even know if she wants it, but it's a well-worn holiday sweater. And then I picked up these Carhartt overalls, bibs, whatever you want to call them. Some guy was looking at them and he threw them back. I don't know. They're stained up. There's a couple tears there. Nothing crazy. The zipper works, the buttons work. I don't know why he threw them back. Then as I was looking at them, produced by UFCW Union Labor. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And look, so I saw that, the tag was like that, and then I'm like, wait a second, that means, yep, made in USA. That's it for the clothes. Now on to the shoes. This pair of S skate shoes. I thought they're kind of cool. They're made so that way when they tear, there's actually a design underneath. So this person was obviously goofy footed when they skate, because the left foot not even torn up, and then this one's torn up. That's kind of cool. Again, I like to sell skateboarding stuff, so I like skateboarding. This pair of all black Nike Air Max 90 something or others. This pair of Adidas T-Rex hiking shoes. This pair of Romeos, I forgot what these are called, but this bottom is different than normal, or than the ones I have. These shoes I wish were my size, because I live on the West Coast and by law you have to own a pair of these. Chuck Taylors, aka Converse All-Stars, but these ones are Gore-Tex high tops. But I don't wear a size 13. So I wish these were my size, because that would be sweet. That's it for the shoes. Now on to the hats. I got quite a few hats today. This is a 2020 World Series Champions. Didn't know the LA won that. 2020 LA Dodgers hat. The bill's kind of funky, needs a little bit of reshaping, but fitted New Era. San Francisco Giants 47 hat. North Carolina Tar Heels Zephyr hat, snapback. Golden State Warriors Mitchell and Ness snapback. And a lot of times you see that this is just dust, so this can be a lot of times just a dry brush with a softer bristle can get a lot of that, especially at the where it meets right here, the bill. That's just where a lot of dust will settle. And I feel like a lot of people leave these behind because they don't want to clean them, but really this is probably the easiest thing to try to clean. And then just take a lint roller for the rest of it. And it can look pretty good, pretty easy. Pretty sure this is vintage. It's made in Taiwan. U Inc. or IU or UI Inc. or IU Inc. I don't know. But it's a pirate's hat. It is dirty and dingy and gross, but it's cool. Another cool vintage hat. This is like a welder's cap or something, but it's Cottonwood Elevator Company. Blah blah blah. No tag on the inside though. Little Nike Featherlight dry fit hat. This hat's just cool. It's got the tag Eco Headwear, but it just reminded me of the Sandlot hat. It doesn't have the super long bill, but that's what it reminded me of. This Chargers beanie, New Era, DC Shoes hat with a cool pattern on the bill. I don't know if this is vintage or not, but it's cool corduroy hat, Alaska, Kodiak, Alaska. This is a Boston Skelly hat. One of those newsboy or whatever they're called. Whatever. You know what they're called. One of them Boston hats, eh? That's not a Boston accent. And then this Duck Camp hat. Then I picked up 3 old books. They are all by Hubert Bancroft. They are Native Races of Pacific States Volume 2 and 5, and then the History of California Volume 4. The History of California Volume 4 is missing the back. They're all missing the dust covers. They're just cool old books. So I'm probably going to lot them all together. Hardcover books are $2.79 each, and then softcover are $1.59 each or something. It's kind of funny. I put those up. I'm like, oh, I have 3 hardcover books, but the one on top was the one missing the back. I'm like, oh, actually 2.5. So she only charged me for 2 hardcover books and then 1 softcover. So that's kind of funny. So that's my haul that I have to resell. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite item was and if this is the kind of stuff you pick up. But I'm not done yet. Like I said last time I did a whole video, one of the best parts is that you get to buy stuff for yourself. So here's a few things I got for myself. 1, nothing special. This is just a little heater, little plug-in heater that I don't know works or not. 2 is an item that I found last time, and I found another one. Iron Man hand. I believe I showed this last time, one of my whole videos, so that was a few weeks ago. But it's cool that I found another one because I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old boys, 4-year-old and 6-year-old boys, and having them share one of these does not work out as good as you think it might. So now they each have their own. Found this DC hat that I'm going to keep. Need some cleaning. I have too many hats, but at the bins they're basically free. And then another thing that I want to do later on is do a movie review podcast with my brother. And I already have the names, and I already have stuff set up. I've just never executed on it. But I want to have him and I get together, have a couple beers, watch a movie, talk about it, and I don't know, I have in my mind how we're going to do it, how it's going to work out. But one of the things I really want to do is review like low budget movies no one's heard of. And I have a few of those, and I grab them every time I'm at the bins, and I haven't watched them yet because I'm holding off, and I actually collect DVDs and movies and stuff. But I found this one today that is called Bored with a Nail in It Man. Let me know if you ever heard of this. But this one looks like it's signed by the guy because it says starring Chuck McGee. That looks like a C. That looks like it might say Chuck McGee. But this movie looks like it's going to be awesome in the worst way, or bad in the most awesome way. So that's going to be on my shelf until we make that happen. But the best thing I found is this skateboard deck. I don't know if it's actually old, but it looks old and it just looks cool regardless. I want to get this sticker off to see what it says. It says surf and something. I like to collect skateboards, so this is going to go with my collection. So that's it for me on this one. Let me know again what your favorite item was, and I'll catch you on the next one. God bless.